Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And my hair is a little bit of a mess. Then it always is in a mess because I am balding after all. Anyway, we're not here to talk about my lack of hair. We're here to talk about movies. And about a year and a half ago, I decided that I wanted to watch more Disney animated feature-length films, and of course more Disney stuff. But especially the animated features because I think those are where the magic lies. To be honest. And I have watched a few of them, and I rewatched them multiple times because those happen to be among my favorite movies of all time, as I'm pretty sure it is for you as well. However, there are many that I haven't watched before, like this one that I watched late last night. This is the Aristocats. I've never even heard about this movie until uh, about a year and a half ago when I was looking through the list, and I wasn't sure exactly what it would be all about. So I kind of waited and I waited, but then recently I saw a little clip on YouTube and decided I would really want to check it out, and I'm glad I did because I really like it a lot. The Aristocats is a 1970 Disney animated film produced by Walt Disney Productions, um, and it is the final Disney animated film to be involved with the co-founder Roy O. Disney before his death the next year, and it is the 20th Disney animated feature film, and it's based upon these cats that are owned by a retired diva. I think she's a opera singer. I have a quick check. Yep, a retired opera singer named Adelaide Bonfamily, and they live in Paris. She's got an English butler named Edgar, and her family basically are her cat Duchess and Duchess's three little kittens. I don't know how to pronounce this. Berloy, I don't know. Marie and Toulouse. Okay, the last two is still fine. So they are very rich, and Edgar basically takes care of a lot of their errands, and they live like a luxurious lifestyle. However, she is preparing her will with the aid of her elderly lawyer, George Hotcoat, and these are her French names. So she wants her fortune to be left to her cats, but in the eventuality of them dying, they should go to Edgar, who's been a long time employee of hers. He hears this and decides that he wants to get rid of the cats, and so he can get the money much quicker, and he feels like he deserves it. So he puts sleeping pills into their dinner, which is like a dish of cream. All of them go to eat in different bowls, and then after they fall asleep, he puts them into a basket and then drives off into the country land to get rid of them. However, his motorcycle is attacked by a couple of bloodhounds, two idiots called Napoleon and Lafayette. So the sidecar he's got an accident. Basically, the sidecar is damaged, and the basket is left next to it's under the little bridge next to the river. And Madame Adelaide and Rockford the mouse, who is I don't think he's a pet of the diva, but he is a friend of the cat and the kittens, and of course also Frou Frou, who is the horse that is Madame Adelaide's prized horse. They're all looking for. They find that they discover the absence, and they're not worried. In the morning, however, Duchess and her kittens meet Thomas O'Malley. What an odd name for a cat. His name is Thomas O'Malley. He sings up in the song. And he is like a street cat. She offers to guide them back to Paris. Of course, they have their adventures, in a milk truck. There are these two geese, British geese, on holiday in France. But I'm laughing at that. Amelia and Abigail Gabble and their uncle Waldo. So of course they help them around in the course of them going to Paris. Duchess and O'Malley fall in love. However, her loyalties are towards her owner, and she wants to take the kittens back to the house. And O'Malley doesn't think he can, live with them, so he decides to stay back. There's also O'Malley's friends, Cat the Cat, and his musicians who play these kind of jazzy. Everybody wants to be a cat. uh, yeah, so after that, they reach the mansion. However, Edgar finds them, and he wants to put them in a sack and ship them off to Timbuktu. There's a big fight. There's a big tussle. It's all chaos and fun. And eventually, Edgar finds himself locked in the box with the address shipped off to Timbuktu, never be heard of again. So finally, they are all safe. Madam Adelaide is very happy to have her cat, Duchess, and the kittens back, and she decides to adopt, what's his name now? O'Malley. And I think Rockford is also living there with them, so she takes him in as well. She houses the cats, and then she decides that she's going to, using her wealth, she's going to house the stray cats of Paris in the mansion so that they can have a nice life. I suppose she will need to find more help to feed and take care of the cats. So basically now they are a family. I mean, O'Malley, Duchess, and 3 kittens. So they have a big party towards the end, and that's the diva thinks that Edgar's left all of a sudden, so she rewrites her will along with the help of George, I guess that's how you pronounce it, excluding him from it and leaving the estate to the cats. So basically they have a lot of fun towards the end. So it's really a good movie. It's a very feel-good movie, of course. I really like the songs in it. The voice actors do a fantastic job. Phil Harris, I do not know if I've ever seen him or anything like that. He plays voices Joy, the cat O'Malley. I'm not sure if I've actually seen him in anything. Hold on, excuse me, I'm a little sleepy. But the voice of Duchess is by Eva Gabor, who is, I think, the older sister of. No, sorry, the younger sister of Zaza Gabor, because everybody knows Zaza Gabor, and she passed away in 1995. Scatman Carruthers plays Cat, so although I've never really heard much about it, I've not really heard much of his songs, he is famous, so I at least know his name. I don't know about any of the other people, but it's a fun movie to watch. You don't really need to know all that. I think I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Pretty enjoyable. I will definitely add this to my collection, and it's available on Disney, so you can stream it. You can get the DVD. I don't have the DVD yet. I may or may not get it, but it is pretty enjoyable. So the Aristocats get an 8 out of 10 for me. Surprising that I've never heard about this when I was younger, but c'est la vie. Alright guys, thank you. I shall catch you on another movie review coming up pretty soon.